So it's severely up in the air at the Emirates. Arsenal are conceding goals left, right and centre. 2 against Manchester City, 2 against Everton and 2 against Borussia Dortmund. How can they stop these goals leaking in, coming up against the high in form Aston Villa? I'm Francis Maxwell, welcome to TYT Sports. Let's talk tactics. Okay, so we may as well just go straight into the game which happened on Tuesday. Arsenal against Borussia Dortmund. A Borussia Dortmund that did not have Marco Reus. They did not have Hummels at the back. They were a weakened team, but they still made Arsenal look below average. And I know people are out there saying, why is everyone critical of Arsenal? Because they've got the personnel, they've got a great manager, but they just can't get it right. So let's have a look at this clip really quick, which is Immobile's goal against Arsenal. So if you just see him breaking free from the pack, right, can we pause it right there? So as this clip is paused right here, look at Arsenal. This Immobile has the ball right in this area. And the thing is, you can't see Bellerin, who's this new fullback that came in, but it's caught ball watching just as all Arsenal's fullbacks do. But you've got Mertesacker right in here, who's close enough to maybe go and make a tackle, foul him right there to bring him down. You've got the holding midfielder who's coming across, who should be behind the ball to stop this play from even getting involved without breaking it up. And then you've got Koscielny, who's sitting here, and you're thinking to yourself, surely Arsenal can stop this ball. But as you watch it progressing, as you see the clip, look at this. He's running, and stop right there again. So Mertesacker is absolutely bursting his arse to get back there. Koscielny and Mertesacker are as flat as a pancake, both of them looking together. And the issue is, when you get Mertesacker, who's about as quick as paint drying, you can't have him right next to this striker moving forward, because Mertesacker needs to be behind the ball. He needs to play somewhat as a sweeper. When this ball moves forward to this area, Mertesacker should be right here. He needs to give cover to Koscielny, because the ball's moving that side. He has to be able to get there, but he's caught too high up. And then where's Kieran Gibbs? Kieran Gibbs is right up here. He's nowhere near the play. They're so flat. It's unbelievable. Bellerin is caught somewhere out wide, and there's no structure. Fair enough, it's one man. But when one man can go ahead and do this as the play goes forward, then there's an issue, because Gibbs is covering, can't get back. Koscielny thinks he's got it. One touch out the way, and it's finished. And it's an absolute embarrassment for Arsenal. And the reason I'm going to bring this up is because they need basic defending tactics told to them. If someone is breaking free from any position, whether you're one man or two man, but Immobile is quick. So what you need to think about is Koscielny's not the slowest. Mertesacker is dead slow. What you need to be thinking about, when this ball breaks right here, Mertesacker shouldn't even be worried about the ball. He should be going right here to goal and worrying about cutting that angle across. Let Koscielny step to him. Why is he backing off when Gibbs is coming in there? One person needs to step to the ball to try and cause issue. Mertesacker, if he somehow gets there, I don't know how, should be kind of coming around here, but this issue shouldn't have even came, because once again, their fullbacks are caught, both of them, high up the field, and it's left. It looks like somewhat of a 1 versus 2, but the idea is it's really a 1 versus 3, or it should be a 1 versus 4, because when you're conceding goals as much as Arsenal, both fullbacks should not be that high up the field and should be at least covering, as I said, the horseshoe movement. So this is the way that I imagine it should have done in my own mind. As the ball breaks through here to Immobile, I would have Koscielny, because he's fast, come in, let Mertesacker step into the ball. Bellerin can be out here wandering, picking his nose, whatever he's doing, but as long as Gibbs is in here, look at that. That is pressure, cover and balance. That is exactly what I keep going on about. So if the ball happens to break through here, as it did, you've got people like Koscielny, who can cover because he's quick, the role that sort of Cannavaro would always play in that covering role. And then you've got Gibbs, who's quick as well, giving him back up. Not a position like this where he can just keep running, oh, make a mistake, still get it, bang. Arsenal defeated, 2-0. They need to sort this out against Aston Villa, who are actually very dangerous going forward in the counter-attack. So let's take a quick look at how Aston Villa will shape up in this game. So here we have both teams. I imagine Arsenal will be in yellow and Aston Villa will be in their red. Or, sorry, burgundy as it is. And the thing was, Aston Villa, Paul Lambert is a very smart manager. He understood that the 4-4-2 was working somewhat, but then when he played against Liverpool, they understood Liverpool's weaknesses at the back, and they went 4-3-3. So if I'm Paul Lambert, I'm thinking Arsenal are absolutely wounded at the back. I'm going to go for a 4-3-3, and I'm going to try and get in behind, because when you've got Agbonlahor, who is very quick, and you've got Delph, who plays in these roles and makes a run in behind, what they can do is that they're going to sit right on the last man. You're going to put one of the strikers, I think Wiseman will play up there, and then you can push your midfield forward to 3, have the defensive midfielder sit at the back, and then Delph makes these runs in behind because he's so quick, and it's a movement of Agbonlahor and Wiseman that's going to cause so much problems for Arsenal if they don't defend well. And that is why in this diagram, why have I got this guy sitting right here in somewhat of a stopper role, as Americans call it? That should be Arteta. He should not move from here to here. That should be his movement. He should be a crab who shouldn't move for anywhere from just side to side in front of his defence, because if he goes too far forward, what happens when they played Wilshere, Arteta and Ramsey? I don't think either of them knew who was the holding midfielder or who was the attacking midfielder, because they were interchangeable, and Arteta was caught in behind like the Immobile clip. He should have been there to give some sort of cover and break up the play, but he wasn't. And then in the final issue for Arsenal is, what are you going to do with this guy? This is Ozil. Want to just take him out here and hang him, sit on the side, because that's what I'd probably do. But with the ability that he kind of has, you need to find somewhere on the field for him. So if I'm Arsenal, I've got Welbeck, who he just needs a goal. He needs a goal to get into form. I'm going to go with this formation. I'm going to sit Arteta right there until the point that he's just bugging the defence because he's sitting right in front of him defending. And then I'm going to go with someone like Ozil playing this triangle role, a 4-4-2 standard in this role. You get Alexis Sanchez sitting a little bit off Welbeck, and you can go with Cazorla, Ramsey, or Wilshere in there. But Arsene Wenger, this 4-1-4-1's not working because Ozil is he's neutralised, and I don't think his morale's big. So you either play him in this role, see if it works. If he doesn't, kick him out and get someone else in there who can do it. But change has to happen. I'm Francis Maxwell. This was Let's Talk Tactics. Come to you every single Friday. Make sure to stay tuned for more action.